Does a facelift include an eyelid lift? Many people use a lot of different terminology relating to facelift. They call it a total facelift or complete facelift or mini facelift. For me, and I think many authors are trying to market it to you, but for me, I use the term facelift to mean a cheek and jowl and neck lift, a lower 2/3 facelift. I don't use the term lower 2/3, but we're working on the lower 2/3 of the face, the cheek, the jawline, and the neck. Now that surgery can be done in more isolation, like a neck lift alone, or a mid-face lift alone, without neck lift. But typically, and this is particularly true for women, I don't do a mid-face lift without a neck lift, and I don't do a neck lift without a mid-face lift. If I do the neck lift alone, people sometimes then see their jowls, they stand out a little bit more, and it doesn't look as good. So typically, but not always, I'm doing the lower 2/3 facelift at the same time. I call that a facelift. Now, how we do that, the terminology for that, could be where we're lifting the SMAS, the structural layer, by itself, or we're lifting it with the skin, called a deep plane lift, which is my preference. But no matter what we're doing to the face, the facelift itself involves this and doesn't include the eyelids. Now, can we do them at the same time? Of course. And why would we do that? Well, if somebody hasn't had any surgery before and they're coming in and they're 52 years old, their lower face and their neck are aging, as are their eyes. And so often they want both done. But there are patients that have had their eyes done by themselves. They've had eyelid surgery, a blepharoplasty by itself, and they don't want or need their eyelids done. Then we do the lower facelift and neck lift by itself. So they can be done at the same time, but they don't have to be done at the same time. As a general rule, I tell patients that the more things that you want at the same time, it makes sense. It's a little cost effective, that's good. And it's certainly time effective in terms of your healing. I look at the things that are negative about getting surgery. They're one, how much it costs, and it costs a little less to do more things at once. And the time that it takes to heal, and it takes less time to heal if you heal all at once. So how much does this all cost? How much does a facelift and a blepharoplasty cost? It certainly depends entirely on where you are, the surgeon you're going to, what part of the country, and what your face is like, all those things. And there's a variation. Probably on the least expensive, blepharoplasty and facelift might be $15,000, and there are places here in Beverly Hills that you can spend $250,000 for a facelift and eyelid surgery. I'm a little more moderate with my pricing. This is relatively easy surgery for me, and I like to help people, so that's why I do it that way. If you have questions, you want to know about your own face, want to know about what you want or should have, schedule a consultation, call me, email me. I would love to see you. I'd love to talk to you about your issues. Thanks a lot for watching.